Welcome! Today we're going to be making the American classic tuna casserole. Let's have a look at the ingredients. We're going to be using a cup of peas, an onion, a can of tuna, some spiral pasta, 2 cans of soup of your choice, some chili flakes, and some chili chips. Oh, and some spinach if you have some on hand. Let's get started. First of all, we're going to dice 1 onion. You can rough chop it, just get all the pieces roughly the same size. Now we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil to our pan. Next we're going to add our onions to the pan and we're going to saute these until they turn translucent. Next we're going to get a Tupperware container or a small mixing bowl. We're going to add our chips and then we're going to crush them up till we get them in a breadcrumb consistency. This is a good job for the kids to do. They do love smashing things. Next, let's get into a large mixing bowl and we're going to add both of our cans of soup. We're also going to add in around half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of milk, and then we're going to stir this through until it's nice and smooth. You can also add in any other herbs and spices at this point that you'd like incorporated into the casserole. Once the onions are nice and translucent, then we'll add in our can of tuna. And we'll just break this up with our spatula to make it a little finer. At this point we can stir in our peas and warm them through. Once everything's combined quite well, the last thing we do is we add in our chopped spinach and we just let that wilt slightly. Don't forget to cook the pasta to the directions on the bag. This pasta needs to be well cooked, not al dente. Add a good handful of the cheese of your choice to the soup mixture. Today we're using a white cheddar, which we feel works really well with this casserole. Lastly, a fresh grind of black pepper. Then we're going to add in our warmed through vegetables and tuna mixture and stir that in really well to incorporate with the soup mixture. Once you have the vegetable mixture well incorporated with the soup mixture, you can then add in your pasta. You'll notice that there is some spaghetti in here that was left over from a previous meal. This is a great casserole for just using up any small leftovers. Once our casserole mixture is well mixed up, then we can transfer it over into our casserole dish ready for baking. And I did put a little bit of cooking spray on this dish just to stop it from sticking. Smooth out the top with a spoon or a spatula. Top the casserole with the chips that you've broken up. Get a good even coating all over. This adds a really nice crunch to the casserole. Lastly, we're going to top the casserole with some shredded cheese. Again, we're using a white cheddar in this one. Get a good, nice, even coating. Into the oven it goes. After 20 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius, your casserole should look like this, ready to eat. Cut the casserole with a knife first and then serve the casserole up on plates for your family. This is a delicious, creamy tuna casserole. that easily feeds 8 people, maybe even 10 depending on portion size. Delicious!